And we are back online with some hot Shandalar action. So taking a look here at the old deck, Reno, I think we are ready to fight against another dungeon. So we're going to go ahead and get the deck back to tip-top fighting shape here. Get another Raiders in there. Should we not have another? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need the lifelink package back too. Yeah, these ocean soldiers are kind of dusty. So we got Spirit Link and Ivory Tower for life gain. Ring. It's gonna be kind of tough making our way through with only 2 juggernauts, but definitely doable. Trade White Amulet for colorless cards. Archangel, and he'll give us colorless cards. Well, you know, we could use some juggernauts, so let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, this is fun. You know, you can get the little hints about how to play Magic here. Fortunately for me, I already have kind of an idea about how to play this game, so I don't think that's necessarily going to be that big of a deal. We will, of course, take this guy's free money, food. Yeah, geez, let's take a spell from his deck. Ooh, Colossus Sardia, that probably sells for a lot of money. Take dual land, double off-color dual land. I think Elephant Graveyard is like inexplicably worth some money here. Yeah, let's take this one. All right, so we got the Archangel. This clown does use the. This clown does use a lot of not a great opening hand, but we'll probably be fine. So we don't want to commit too many creatures to the board because this guy has rats. That's where we're going with that. Alright, helping us out, getting our life total back. Okay, now if we could get helped out by drawing another land card, that could be pretty nice. Opponent plays an Amulet. Ooh, that is also not a land card. And let's do it. Yeah, I'm feeling a little rusty from taking a session off last time. So hopefully I don't make too many comical misplays here. Land. Okay, so we've drawn all 4 of our Swords to Plowshares and not a 3rd land. Well, that's going to be kind of tough. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge, but hopefully opponent. Yeah, we drew all 4 of our plows. We are about to be using one of them right now. Alright, we have the Hypnotic Spectre online. So hopefully we'll be able to swing on through with our boy Hippie here and close things out. Opponent has the Wrath, of course. Well, I think it might just be about time. That time of the game again. Alright, we got a pretty bad Draw, of course. But hopefully it'll be just good enough that we can close this one out. Tetravis. Oh boy, if only we had a Swords to Plowshares. Unfortunately, we do not, because we already used all of our Swords to Plowshares when we had to draw 7 to get ourselves out of that contract thing. As long as all creatures you control are white creatures, they get +1/+1. Alright, we got a Juggernaut though, that's pretty good. And opponent is going to be discarding all the cards in her hand. Alright. Well, we are going to unfortunately have to hold one of our Hypnotic Specters back to block. But we will be attacking with everybody else. Opponent plays another one of those. We will, of course, offer up our Hypnotic Spectre. Ooh, Ivory Tower. And alright, we could have just won if we attacked their all out. But I think we should still probably win this one too. And got there. Alright. Well, we got 3 rares. Dungeon Clue's not looking too good, so we'll take that. Oh, we want an amulet. Fun. Alright. Colors cards of my choice. There's actually like a fair number that we could be considering here. You know, we got some more bronze tablets. Black Vice is a fun one. Pyramids. I really want to build a pyramid deck at some point. We can do that once we get to the meme deck phase. Yeah, by the way, everyone join the Discord. We just started it recently, and if you have Nitro boosts, then throw some of them my way so that I can get a human-readable Discord link so that people can actually join the Discord. That is my plug. Hopefully it wasn't too annoying. We'll try and keep it focused on the gameplay from now on here. I think we're going to take the Juggernaut because that's a card that we could definitely use another copy of. So if we put the Juggernaut in 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, we have like 18 lands. That's kind of the number we want, honestly. I really don't want to cut the Ring of Mara because we might need that for later. I definitely do want a 3rd Juggernaut though. Yeah, let's be greedy. Alright, so let's save. See what this guy's got to say. Oh, no, story. Take a look at the Mapperino info map. Actually, let's take a look at this. This one is the one that we want? No, that's the one we do not want. Was it this one? No. This one would be good. Unfortunately, it has power struggle and it's like nowhere near where we are. I would love to get my hands on a time walk. Another power struggle, of course. Okay, here we go. Cold snap mill. So, just gotta head east. And, yeah, it should be somewhere around here, huh? Oh, I found a cosmic horror. Alright, so Bad Moon is permanently in effect. Fortunately for us, we do actually have a pretty decent deck with Bad Moon. Okay. So, as always, our first game plan in these dungeons is we're gonna evaluate where the stuff is. So right out of the gate, we can see one of the boons, and all it's going to take is us fighting our way through a mob and then a dragon. So I guess there's no real reason we wouldn't start with door number 1 there. Vamp Lord. Blood Moon starts in play. Alright. Yeah, this dungeon does look kind of rough, but our deck is pretty decent. Oh, this is like the best case scenario. We have a Spirit Link in our opening hand. Okay, so the cool part is, yeah, you know, it would have been the best case scenario if we had one of our swamps. But okay. The fun part is, okay, he's starting out with the Mana Vault too. That's also like potentially good for us. So yeah, Bad Moon works for everybody, including myself, and we immediately drew out of it. Very nice. Opponent does not know how to untap the Mana Vault, so once he uses it, it's used. Singular Vampire. Wow, we are the greatest Magic players alive. I think we're gonna go ahead and throw this Spirit Link on the Erg Raiders immediately. Just to start, just to start getting things going. Casual 2 mana 3/4, no biggie. Yeah. All right, wow, we got the hippie too. Okay, so like our opening hand was kind of like very bad, but like our draw phases have been like basically the immortal nut. So that is just how we drew it up. And yeah, like we said, the Bad Moon also affects me. Okay, all damage dealt to Uncle Istvan from creatures is reduced to 0. Okay, great. Okay, we got another hippie. Let's just put that on the battlefield. We're still attacking with Erg Raiders for obvious reasons. Unfortunately, that is going to stop us from gaining 1,000,000 life, so... but fortunately, he's attacking for some reason. So he must not have noticed that our Hypnotic Spectre would be able to block. Oh, combo. My mistake, sir. My mistake. I shouldn't have doubted you. All right. Well, let's come in with our old. Nope, that terror is not going to be too good anyway, I guess. Alright, so he's at 6 life. He loses next turn. We could try and do something cheeky with Ring of Mara, trying to get a... okay, he doesn't lose next turn. Okay, we're doing it then. Let's go ahead and put a... Okay, so we click on the card. We can use this. I think the one we want is going to be a bronze tablet, so we can steal something. We might or might not have the ability to use it, but we'll still use it. Okay, so we tapped all our lands, and then we will attack with the team. And opponent. Attack for 2. So if we draw a land next turn, we can use Bronze Tablet. Otherwise, we're just going to kill him. Alright. What would we be stealing? His Mana Vault? His Uncle Istvan? It's not great. So we'd be taking 3 damage to meme on him. Well, I guess we wouldn't be taking any damage because we have Spirit Link. Yeah, worth. I don't know what stuff this guy has, but hopefully it's not too bad. And this is by far the most fun thing that could be happening. Hey, what the hell? How come our Spirit Link didn't help? That's BS. Well, I guess we'll put... Alright, so we did it. Bronze Tablet, targeting his Mana Vault. Opponent has chosen to donate his Mana Vault to us. Mana Vault's not good, but it is a unique. So, yeah. Alright, so we have beaten that mob, and our life total is relatively intact. Yeah, alright. So, I mean, I guess we might as well go for the boon. Let's see what we can get. Alright, let's get that. Oh my gosh, we started with Juggernaut. That's literally what we got with the dice. Okay, well, I gotta say, sometimes Shandalar helps. We're definitely gonna want to pick, you know, have like a Plains Spirit Link in our opening hand to really, oh, he has a no-lander, so he's mulliganing. What's our hand? We have a Swamp, and that's it. Oh, geez, it put the Mana Vault in our deck. That's so gross. Yeah, let's mulligan this. Okay, well, didn't get much better, but it still is better, so... Get in there, Juggernaut. Alright, see, now is the game when we're really looking to get that Bronze Tablet here. I would absolutely buy a Secret Lair that is just every token that hasn't got printed yet, and they all have the art from Moto. That could be pretty fun. Will-O-Wisp, ew. 2 Will-O-Wisps. Sheesh. Swamp. We'll play an Graders. Okay, fortunately, he doesn't have enough power to block and kill Juggernaut, so he's taking another 5-ball. We have no flying, but if he attacks us, then we could maybe do some... Oh, jeez. Yeah, fortunately, he's like kind of like stun locked into attacking. Oh, Zephyr Falcon. Contract from below, yes, please. We're gonna play the Black Lotus, obviously. We're also gonna play the... Oh, geez, if we don't play the Plains, we might just not have any Plains forever. That could be kind of gross. I guess we have Lotus, and we're probably only gonna need to do 1 anyway. Alright, we're anteing our Ring of Maruf. Alright, well, so much for not having any Plains. Yeah, I guess we could play the Hippie. Hippie would actually be pretty good because it could block his stuff, and I don't think he realizes that it could block his stuff. So that's kind of nice. Would require us to break our Black Lotus, but we could just play like both of our cards in 1 turn and then say go. Kind of liking that idea. Definitely playing this. So is there like any downside to playing hippie? Not really, because we have plenty of lands. Alright. So he is, of course, attacking with the Will-O-Wisp again. If we block, he just regens, so that's not great for us. Geez, I'm tempted to play another contract. How much library do we have? We have enough that we can just do it. It's not terrible. Kind of don't mind attacking with Mishra's Factory, though. Yeah. Alright. Well, we got one more fight to maybe get, let's just, what is the power of Mahatmodi Jinn? I think it's 5. Some people were poo-pooing me for being a cheater when it came to these, like, simple, you know, trivia questions. And to them I say, yeah. So it looks like we are... Oh, for... It is 5, so it's not really even cheating. Power, yeah, okay. Correct. Alright, so the reason we did that is because we get another boon. We also see the location of the next treasure. So would we rather have this boon when we're fighting against this dragon or this Vamp Lord? And I think the answer is we're getting Hypnotic Spectre in our next duel. The power rating. Yeah, no, that's what we're going towards. The 30 Lotus, 30 Brain Geyser deck. It's really more of like lots of Moxes and some Contract from Below's deck. Power rating of Herd Jackal. Who's got this one? Who has the Herd Jackal in the chat? I think it's 2. It's 1. Alright, so we would have had to cheat to get that one correct. And we are, of course, playing first because we start the game with a Hypnotic Spectre in play. Well, it's a good thing that we started the game with a Hypnotic Spectre in play. Just look at chat. Some people in the chat are faster on the looking stuff up than I am, apparently. Maybe because they actually knew what the answer was, but... Alright, Underground Sea. Opponent. Has the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, we are off to the races, boys and girls. And as we learned before... Oh, the computer just takes it. Computer takes it and discards a... Jin is definitely a 7. Yeah, that's the reason why we're not trusting the chat. Maybe it's a EDH power ranking of 7, but if we're going based on what the right answer is, might be something else. Alright. Unholy Strength. Oh, man. Double Unholy Strength. Okay. We are off to the races. One-time plow. Okay, that is not a plow. Probably gonna have to draw for it. I'm kind of in on just sacking our hippie so that we can gain some more life, though. Brain Geyser, well. Another Unholy Strength. Well... Another hippie. Yeah, jeez. I really want to draw the plow. Do we have Bronze Tablet to steal Mox? We have Ring of Marov. Okay, so we indeed did get the plow. So now that the opponent has been pacified for the foreseeable future, we can start running it up with our life total here. Intentionally not going to be playing any more cards so that we can gain the most amount of life during this duel. That's going to give us a big enough pad that we can take all the other fights coming up and won't have to worry about any nonsense happening. Yes, indeed. We are farm sandbagging against this mana-screwed opponent. We also have Ring of Marov, which means we will be stealing his Mox Jet. Okay, so we have 7 cards in hand, so next turn is the turn we're going to have to start playing lands. Opponent. Taking some time to think. Okay. He's thinking hard. Alright. Looks like he's got his Effort Falcon. Alright, play a land. And attack with Hippie. Yes, yes. He's attacking. Alright, so now we play a Swamp. And we will also just play the Ring. I'm costing myself some life here. Ooh, he's got another Mox. We are using this. We are getting a Bronze Tablet. One, two, three, four, five. No reason to play a land. Alright, so we have 8 cards in hand. We need to play a land to be able to use this Bronze Tablet. Opponent is at 4 life, which means we can attack one more time. Alright, so we're stealing... Is it better to steal Jet or Sapphire? That's a great question. The answer, I think, is still Jet. Sapphire isn't really an off-color Mox because we are going to eventually want to be moving into blue. And of course we don't have a Mox Sapphire yet, whereas we do have a Mox Jet. This dungeon, I believe, actually has both a Mox Sapphire and a Mox Jet, and so I would rather have 3 Mox Jets and 1 Sapphire than have 2 of each. So that's the calculation here. So that's the reason why we're going to go with the Mox Jet. Okay, then we have 7 cards in hand, so we will attack. And, you know, we're going to get our life total up as high as only one ring, unfortunately. We did have a colorless any colorless cards city, but we took a 3rd Juggernaut over 2nd ring. So yeah, we are basically done here. I didn't put any Bronze Tablets in the deck for obvious reasons. Okay. I am gonna go ahead and plow this because I want to make sure that we'll be able to kill him when the time is right. $14 cards in library. Good to know. Good to know. He's at 2 life, so we're not attacking. Jam Daytome, very good, very good. 37 cards. Yeah, these guys have way more cards than me because they have like normal deck sizes. Honestly, I feel like we should be enough to take the crown with what we've got. So, all right, and drum roll, please. We get the fork. 60 plus life is basically infinite. Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring. Okay, so we unfortunately the one that we got was like the literal worst possible one that we could have got. I was seriously considering just packing up and going home if it was like both moxes, but hey, whatever. We're gonna play first. Looks like we have a very bad opening hand. We're anteing our Lotus. Very nice, very nice. We're looking to draw a contract from below. Or like literally any of our creatures. Okay, contract it is. Alright, and we anteed our Mana Ball. That's the best ante that we could have had. Urgrators, hell yeah. The game doesn't know that you need to be able to tap your Mox Jet when it's auto tapping. Oh yeah, who liked today's DDR, the Primo, the Magnificent or whatever. Oh, enemy has no Urgrators, okay. Oh, we got a Mox Tower, we can start gaining some more life, hell yeah. Just what I was trying to do here. May not be playing it. We might just play the... Well, I mean, there's no reason not to play it, I suppose. Alright, opponent just blocks. Okay, fine. Yeah, who likes Primo, the number file and stand-up mats? Oh, man. You know, if I could do a collab with Matt Parker, that would actually be, like, very cool. I would for sure... I would fly to UK in order to make that one happen. So if anyone from Brady or whoever is watching this, definitely give me a note. Send me an email or whatever. Okay, does this card do anything? Put a +1 counter on each card put into the graveyard from play this turn. Huh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. We're still going to play the Swamp because our life total isn't, like, you know, crazy low, so... Our game plan is to win, not to necessarily do anything like super crazy. That said, can we play both these? Yeah, it looks like we can play both of them. Okay, even with the auto tapper. The fact that a proof of the twin prime conjecture would have rules implication is the best. Yeah, it's quite funny, I think. Ooh, the anime dead on the Tetris, huh? Oh, I didn't block also. There's that. Okay. Enemies at 16 life. I'm throwing away a... This does have flying, so I'm throwing away like a hippie when I attack to be able to force through... Ooh, and that is going to buff his ghoul. We might not want to attack here. Need 2 more life, need 5 more life. Very glad that happened. I didn't realize you could just describe numbers by properties. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, that is an interesting fact. I think we're discarding some cards from his hand, though. I just think that is the way that we want to go about this. All our creatures are big enough, except for... So I just feel like we should be able to win if we aggro them out. Alright, yeah, he does get buffed, but we have 5 creatures. And he is attacking. This time we are going to remember to block. And there's a Juggernaut to close things out. Okay, so enemy has 2 creatures untapped and 5 life. So if he blocks those, we still win. Okay, great. What the? Damn it. Got baited again on the assembly worker. Oh, he's double blocking. If I spout a number and claim it's prime, who's supposed to check if it actually is? Well, you know, your opponent might. Alright. So, let's see what boon we get in our next fight. Ooh, we got the ley line at the ivory tower. And a wheel of fortune. Okay, I must have remembered. Maybe this is not the right dungeon. Okay, now we are going to have to fight. Chances are pretty good that there's nothing back here. Number of lands is actually divisible by 13. Yeah, it's probably actually divisible by like 211 or some, you know, like stupidly high number like that. Okay, we know there's only one more like card in this entire dungeon. So, like, I'm guessing it's probably going to be in this neighborhood. There's a chance it could be back here, too. So how lucky do I feel? Can I edit my deck mid-dungeon? No. I think there's a world magic that lets you do that, though. Probably want to fight Muradang dragons to farm moxes. Yeah, that's our goal. We have a high life total, so it's actually, like, good for us to get to fight this guy. So, like, oh, what the hell? We literally antied our thing that lets us steal moxes. What a joke. Follow B if you have a, you know, and someone pops off with a, you know, exponential. How do you know if someone dies? Yeah. Refer to my video where I talked about, like, what to do if some stupid thing happens that isn't, like, a real question. That's the answer to that question. Like, the policy documents are not written to cover every possible thing that could potentially happen. The policy documents are written to carry, you know, get you through, like, all the things that could, like, realistically happen in a tournament. And if there were some situation that, like, of that sort that came up in an actual tournament, we would probably have to revise the policy documents to put that in. But we're probably not going to have to do that. Yeah, sigh loudly at the player causing the situation. That's the exact correct answer. Alright. Well, we just took 7. We might be about to play a Juggernaut, though. Or maybe we'll just play 2 Hypnotic Specters. Juggernaut costs 4, so we can just play it next turn. He'll trade. That's the thing. He'll just trade with our... Alright, so I'm really wondering what we... Okay, we got the Mox. Good, good. Oh, wait, we can't use it anyway. Potentially, yeah, we play the Juggernaut here. We can't play the Spirit Link until after he blocks and trades with our our Hypnotic Spectre. So now we'll play the Juggernaut, and then next turn we'll play the Spirit Link. Know a lot of EDH decks with no win con besides ridiculousness. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so, reminder to the chat, even though there is a Mox in play, our Ring of Maruf got antied, so there's no reason for us to sandbag in this one. So we're just going to go straight for the Jugular. Four horses is the closest we got, yeah, yeah. You know, like, people talking like there isn't, like, you know, the, you know, dumb decks like, Amulet Titan or, Eggs or something where, like, you had to basically, like, have a PhD in computer science to figure out what was going on in those games. So, like, you know, there are real situations where, like, stupid stuff happens that's, like, way too difficult for a normal person to be able to keep track of, but... Alright, so, bad luck, that didn't fight, or that one didn't happen. This is kind of tough. It looks like there's no wall here, so we're definitely fighting this next dragon. Let's see what we get. An Urg Raiders, acceptable. Ley line of the Urg Raiders with his 2 best friends. 2 more Urg Raiders. Let's do it. Are there judged CEDH events? Yes. Yes. Yes, there are. Ooh, dice can give you Ley line of Ring. That would be pretty funny. Although that's not, like, that helpful because you still have to get to 5 mana. But, you know, it still is, like, it's not nothing, I suppose. Are Urg Raiders people who tried to raid Urg, or are they people from Urg who raid? Asking the important questions here. I don't know if Urg is like a real world, like, actual word, or if it's a made up magic word. Alright, let's attack first. Bloodlust on an Ornithopter, huh? Okay. Is that worth a Swords to Plowshares? David says no. We are going to manually tap this one so that we are not getting screwed over. Oh, they're energy levels of particles. Yeah, that's a good one. Giant Strength. Okay. 3 cards in hand. Let's do it. Ooh, Juggernaut has to attack every turn, so it might be right to just not play the Juggernaut here. Alright, we got a Mana Ball, we got an Ivory Tower, we got a Scrub. I guess we could play the Hippie off of our Lotus. Yeah, why not? Speedruns of this game abuse Leyline of the Shivan Dragon. Yeah, I've seen the speedruns before. It's kind of cute. Honestly, I feel like this game is, like, super fun. I don't think I would want to do a speedrun of it. I think the, like, actual gameplay is more fun than, like, doing a speedrun. If that makes me a bad person, then I apologize. Boy, we are looking for that ring, Amara. Ooh, he's only got 4 life left. This is a format where Ivory Tower can keep you alive. Yes, yes it is. Let's see, 6 cards in hand, so we're not going to play one. We might want to just no attack with this, but it's too late, I guess, for that. We probably did want to no attack with the Hypnotic Spectre. That was my bad. Your life total carries over, yeah. So, ooh, Soul Ring, that could be a fun thing to steal. Do I want to take 4 damage to stall it out? Kind of not really. But that's what we're doing. Alright, we got Armox Jet. 19 cards left. Sheesh. Oh, I could be attacking with one of these. That's a good point. Then I'm, like, still gaining life every turn. Alright, so Soul Ring isn't, like, great to steal, but it's still, like, you know, it's still a fine card. Soul Ring in our deck could actually be kind of nice because that can help us get our Ring of Mara activations paid for. Soul Ring is actually not, like, super great for us due to the fact that, you know, most of our stuff costs 1 mana, and in addition to that, there's mana burn. Oh, jeez, I killed him. I clicked through too fast. Alright, well... Ley line of the Urg Raiders. So we got another dice down there. We're gonna farm this dragon next. Anteing a contract. Would I prefer to judge way back in the wild days where every card was a Yu-Gi-Oh card and keywords didn't exist yet? Yes, I think that would be very fun. Now, would I prefer to do that, like, as my first experience with judging? Probably not. But if I could, like, keep all of the knowledge that I have right now, and like, still get to do that, then that would be really fun, I think. Not sure if playing Urg Raiders is correct here. It might be better to, like, not play it so it gives him more turn to sandbag. But, oh well. What's our ante this time? It's contract. Now, because we have the Ring of Mara, we probably are still... We might be fighting all the dragons. Because we have, like, 80 life, so it's, like, basically impossible that we can lose. Turn 2, someone slaps down a Charizard. Yeah, like, I feel like this is maybe one of those, like, things where, like, I would want to do it one time to, like, remember why I, like, would never want to actually do it. Because, yeah, like, there were probably incredibly high number of annoying things going on in those early day tournaments. But, you know, it would also be kind of cool to see some of that stuff. Okay, you got me. You got me, opponent. Let's go ahead and throw another hippie on the battlefield. Bing, bing, bing. Enemy's already at 6. Might have to use his plow against our own creature. Not gonna do that though. Can you technically bring in a Resolving Charizard to the subgame with the Wish effect? Yeah, probably. Introducing Defender actually added text. Hey, you know, that's true. And then, like, some cards like Rushing River are, like, no shorter than they were before. Okay, definitely not playing any of these cards now. Judging with batches. Rulebook says flip a coin if the situation can't be determined. Pretty sure that's only if there's no judge. If there's a judge, then you just go with what the judge says. The mighty carrion ants. Might have to play another contract to get ourselves out of this sticky situation. Or not. Alright, so bear in mind that, like, even if we draw the Ring of Mara, that still doesn't get us out of this. Because we need, in addition to Ring of Mara, oh jeez. We need, in addition to the Ring of Mara, we need a you know, Mox or something that they play that I can steal. I don't know if it's relevant anymore, but if I have Sylvan Library on the battlefield and upkeep a Brainstorm, am I advised to call it Judge? Maybe. Depends on how much like stuff there is going on. So like the rule is that you cannot put back a card unless your opponent can verify that you drew it this turn. I think that the correct ruling should be that you aren't allowed to do that, and if you have to leak some information to your opponent in order to make it so that it's, you know, sure that you're not cheating, then so be it. I would, you know, if I were the like Grand King who was in charge of like making up a ruling for that situation, that's what I would say. In fact, I would say like specifically that like I would tell all the judges to not like waste their time going to calls like that, because that's you know, we don't want to encourage people to do play patterns that require the judge staff to do stuff that's gonna take time away from their other stuff that they should be doing. There's a zero reveal solution to that issue. Yeah, maybe. If you put back cards with Brainstorm, you don't know whether the other cards in your hand were drawn that turn or not. That's the problem. Alright, buddy, what's it gonna be? You gonna play something that I can steal, or are you gonna be a little uncooperative? Casual reminder that Space Bellerin is a card that's legal in many formats. Yeah, yep. Alright, we're doing it. We're playing a Contract from Below to find our Ring of Mara here. Wouldn't it be easier to keep the existing hand drawn in separate piles? Main phase. It'll play this, obviously. The regen sound effect is so cute. Come on. 7 cards in hand, no reason to play one of them. I have 15 cards left in my library. Does this game use damage on the stack? You better believe. In fact, it's so old that it not only does it still have damage on the stack, it has tapped creatures don't deal combat damage. Yeah, why don't you use some of those JM tomes to get yourself some more cards in hand, sir. Thought Jason Space got banned. No, I'm pretty sure it did not. Although, again, if I were in charge of stuff like this, you would better believe. Tapped enchantments don't do anything. Yeah, tapped artifacts don't do anything. That's, Alright, let's draw a Mox. Well, okay, we got Ring of Mara, though. Wonder how much life you can get out before the game crashes. I know some of the NPCs have like 3-digit life totals when you start with them, start fighting them, so it's got to be that high at least, right? Don't you need to tap them to attack? It's tapped blockers don't deal damage. Mox. Unholy Strength. What the hell? Alright, how many cards do we have in hand? We forgot to use the Ring of Mara, but that's okay. 7 cards in hand. We'll take the 2 from Urg Raiders because we're getting 4 from Ivory Tower. Come on, play a Mox so that I can beat you, buddy. With the game crash or Integer Overflow put you at negative life. Interesting point. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Very interesting point. I think, I don't know. I think, 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 I think a lot of the times the answer to questions like that is Shandalar crashes. Shandalar does like to crash. One, two, three. Oh, we don't have enough to play it this turn. How sad. Oh, we gained him some life, so we can attack him again. Oh. Oh, my. Assuming the game even uses integer and not just byte. Yeah, that's on the table too, I suppose. Oh, he didn't want to pay the 10 life. Unbelievable. Game can definitely handle 4 digits, so it either works at 32k or works all the way to 2. But I'm guessing it's the 32k because you definitely can crash if you like get like normal, like not even that like outrageous life or damage amounts that it can deal. So maybe the life is a float, but maybe the amount of damage you deal isn't. And alright, so let's see here. Oh, we were gonna see what's down this path, I suppose. And wouldn't you know it? Well, let's see what we got. Oh, +1 life in our next duel. Hell yeah. Let's see if this boon is going to be any better here. Oh, +2 lives in my next duel. Well. I think the Mox is going to be down this way. So I guess we're probably going to have to fight this mob. Glad to catch you live. Did I ever get around to the question I submitted regarding a progenitus to birthing ritual? No, I did not do that question. Warlock sucks. We don't need to worry about trying to get any good cards out of him. If you ask the question in the Discord, there's a fair chance that someone else will answer it, even if I don't, though. So, El Hajjaj. Well. Today's arena still crashes when you have like 10 rocks, faith menders, and gain life. Well, the more you know. Let's see, opponent. Oh, the old pit scorpion, huh? Alright, so we can plow Spirit Link. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. Computer is thinking they're so smart, he can just double block me. Oops, wait a second. Wait a minute, there's a combat trick. You're in danger. 124 life. I just want to play the contract now, to be honest. Juggernaut getting antied, but we have many Hypnotic Specters to follow him up with. Very nice. Drain life. Ouch. Fortunately, I got that +2 life in my next duel to really help me out there. Playing a Hypnotic Spectre. Play this because why not? Choose attackers. Close one, yeah, yeah. It was good to chat with me at MagicCon. Yeah, thank you. And I mean that with 100% sincerity. Like getting to talk to fans at the MagicCons is literally the highlight of that event for me. So, if anyone's going to Eternal Weekend, that's my next like major event that I'm gonna be at. That you could maybe have a chance to sit down and chat with me. What are my thoughts on the changes to dividing damage between blockers? I like it. It simplifies the game. If you really think about it, like, there's no real reason to expect that that's how it should work. It's like, you know, you can't, like, tell your creature to bite one enemy and scratch the other one. You gotta, like, bite and scratch that enemy because he's big enough. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, I'm in favor of that change. Let's just put this guy out of his misery next turn. Yeah, we'll take the, we'll tap him out. Bing, 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 bing. See you later. Yeah, easier for new players is a huge thing. Wizards of the Coast really needs to, like, get some people that don't know how to play Magic. Okay, we found the last treasure, very nice. And it's another Warlock somehow. Anteing Urg Raiders, I guess. But yeah, like, everybody at Magic needs to realize how, like, hard it actually is to learn how to play Magic. Should have played the Mishra's Factory first, I suppose, on the scrub. Fun to see the rules come and go. Block order was an era. Yeah, I already feel like an old man because, like, I was playing back in the oldie days when like damage still used the stack. I was not playing in the oldie days when tapped creatures did no combat damage, or tapped blockers deal no combat damage. But I do remember the damage on the stack and the Sakura Tribe Elder and Mog Fanatic getting worse. I do remember that. Printed out multiple cheat sheets for newer players and all the evergreen keywords and stuff. Probably good. You know, that's very reasonable. Enemy always tries to trade with us here. We have a Juggernaut, so that trade's not, like, bad for us. Yeah, I'm in. This enemy has no good stuff, so we can go ahead and play a contract. Spearlink anteed. Only drew one land and we have a second Juggernaut, so we should be able to close this now pretty hard. People skip the order blocker step at field like 95% of the time. Yeah, that's very true, and that's another reason why I'm glad to see it go away, because, like, it's a super awkward judge call to, like, you know, have it, oh yeah, by the way, it turns out that, like, this is, you know, I had a combat trick, so the blocker order would have mattered. And, oh yeah, by the way, like, now that you saw the combat trick, it's like, you know, there's no real way to, like, make you unsee it. We don't got the Men in Black neuralizer thing like what some judges would like to have. Started when Shandalar was very slightly outdated. Doesn't have Dark Rid as an interrupt, I believe so. Alright, so opponent hopefully has no creatures. We're playing 2 hippies next turn. Drain life. Drain lifing on my Juggernaut. Ouch. That's rude. So yeah, fun fact, the moxes that you steal get put in your deck right away. Tapping manually, oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Can't attack with our guy either way. Whenever you think Magic is a simple game, try and make him explain chains without going to Google. Well, that's not too bad for me because I've had to do it for before. What about Black Mana? Ritual as a mana source card. It started out as I think it started out as an instant, and then it turned into an interrupt, and then it became a mana source. But it might have just been an interrupt from the very start. Alright, this guy is going to get to discard some cards. Very nice. Ooh. Alright, so we probably win next turn. You too, buddy. Get in there. Well, I guess whatever. Computer cheats for itself, so I can't attack with the hit view. Alright, and wow, we found another box. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, our life total is giga high, so we actually are trying to farm these guys so that we can get some more good stuff. They're pretty bad NPCs, so it should be pretty easy to beat them. And we get some more moxes for our trouble. We do not have a thing that we can play, so we'll just do this. Counterspell used to be an interrupt, I believe. Still is. Counterspell actually has to be an interrupt because otherwise, like, you wouldn't be able to counter stuff. That's like the whole purpose of counterspell. You're interrupting their spell. Get it? Okay, we got a swamp. We got another swamp. Might need to play this contract from below at some point, but... Oh, I should have played plains. It doesn't really matter because we're not plowing this ornithopter anyway. Like, we're for sure taking like another 6 damage or whatever. Oh no, our poor life total, lol. Alpha Dark Ritual was interrupt. Became mana source in Mirage. Thank you for that fact check there, my friend. 5th Ed changed all the non-permanents to mana sources due to changes in the rules with interrupts and instants. It's been more than 15 years. 15 years only takes us back to like Zendikar 1 or something. Alright, we got a Ring of Mara. Very nice. Let's just play it right now. Alright, so we're down to taking 1 damage a turn, which is convenient because that's how much life we gain from Ivory Tower as long as we don't play any more lands. We are going to need to get 1 more land in play to be able to put a Hypnotic in there, or a Bronze Tablet in there, so maybe we'll just do that. But we can do that next turn. It's kind of crazy how we haven't drawn a single creature yet. 27 years ago, yeah, wow. Yeah, let's go ahead and plow that in response. Which dancing scimitar do we think it is? Oh, nice. I was 50-50 on whether I thought it was gonna be able to do that. All right, let's do it this turn though. And our Bronze Tablet. No reason to play anything here, so we'll just pass. Not sure why he didn't attack. We need 1 more land in play to be able to play this. I love split second doesn't stop special actions like unmorphing. Yeah. Does Altar of the Pantheon count as a mana source? As tap, add 1 mana of any color, and then maybe you can gain 1 life. You know, I'm not sure how they would have worded it in Shandalar. I can tell you what its current Oracle text is, if that does anything for you. 28 cards, and that contains all of our creatures except this Juggernaut. Well, the fight is on. We are, of course, going to need to start attacking at some point, so I probably should have played the contract last turn, honestly. Well, we'll play it this turn. Anteing our planes. Yeah, I'll play this. I'll play this because it's good to animate. Oh wait, cancel that because we're gonna need We're going to need to physically tap this in order to do what we're trying to do. And declare our attackers. Question came, oh sweet, Void Mage Apprentice counters split-second spells, right? What does Void Mage Apprentice do? I'm trying to remember what that card is. Someone like copy and pasted in the chat, and I can tell you whether it works or not. Do we want to plow that? Probably not. Come on, buddy, play a mod. I think these guys have lotuses too. Okay then. Okay, so it's a 3-4 right now. Well, whatever, we'll plow it. So when this is turned face up, counter target spell. Yeah, that would work. Unholy Strength. Yeah, I would love to play the plow here, but the auto tapper did me dirty. What else is new? Spirit Link, why not? Skyfall has the ruling that it can too. Yep, there you go. Opponent's only at 12. Might have to start sandbagging a little bit here. Bronze Tablet, unfortunately, is not able to do lands. Maybe it is. If I could steal that Underground Sea, that might not be the worst thing I've ever perpetrated. Might not be the worst crime I've ever committed, as they say. Come on, buddy, play that. Play that, Mox. I know you've got it. Pretty sure the computer is also not smart enough to know that they should be sandbagging these Mox. They aren't smart enough to know that Bronze Tablet has a buyout, and so they're almost certainly not smart enough to... Well... Oh wow, it does do lands. Hell yeah. Alright. Okay, so we've vanquished that guy. Let's fight this guy now. Anteing our Lotus. Hope we don't lose. Does anything in the game hate non-basic lands? Blood Moon is in the game. Okay, so he has cast his Black Lotus. So that was a thing that we could have seen in the last game, I suppose. Oh, geez. No swamps either. It's rough. Late 90s AI for you. Yep. Yep. Oops, Mandarin lost one life. Okay, and we immediately suck out of our mana screw. Very nice. Should have probably opened with the Plains so we could plow when he plays his Unholy Strength. That's kind of a misplay, but when you have 150 life to play with, I guess that's the sort of thing that sometimes doesn't go punished. Unstable Mutation. That's actually not bad. We'll go ahead and play the Plains this time, even though we are playing the Urg Raiders. Yeah, it's really kind of a contrast from the beginning of the game when our game plan is literally just to soak like a hard 15 off of this Will-o'-the-Wisp. Literally considering just not playing the plow on it now? I guess we probably should, but... Alright, so it's 4. Yeah, let's just save our Swords to Plowshares. We might need it for something later. Okay, obviously we're getting punished the maximum amount for that flippancy there, but whatever. Let's bear in mind that he is losing -2/-2 every turn because he has 2 Unholy Strengths on it, or 2 Unstable Mutations on it. Almost at the life level of the final boss, yeah. Ooh, he's attacking with the Zephyr Falcon now. Ouch, ouch. Okay, we got a Juggernaut. That's not great because we have to attack with it, but I guess we can do what we gotta do. I'm gonna manually tap this one so we don't screw ourselves over. I guess we'll just play this land. How many cards do we have left? 30. That's a lot. We could play the contract. I mean, we'd be wasting our plow for no reason, but I guess that's fine. He has 1 land, so he's not going to ever be doing anything to us. Yeah, booked. Alright, we did draw the Ring of Maruf, so that makes me look like a genius. Send... Oh, jeez. We maybe didn't want to attack with all 3 of them. No, we do. Yeah. He's at 5. That sucks. Damn. Yeah, we definitely did not want to attack with all 3 of them. Could have stolen his volcanic island. Could have BM'd the opponent. Oh, we have plow. Okay, we got to do this carefully. Alright, that's nice. We still do get to take our opponent's volcanic island. Oh, we played another land. That's not fair. What you got, opponent? Zephyr Falcon. Okay, Ring of Maruf, though, is what we're activating. This is going to be so embarrassing when I take 5 mana burn. Okay, thank goodness. Not sure what the story is with that. What was going on there, but it had me a little spooked, I'm not gonna lie. Bronze Tablet, play a land. We can attack with one of them. Old Mulligan rules were very rough, and that definitely, and is even worse too because like some of the lands at the time like just didn't tap for mana. It's not like current Magic where like all the lands have at least 1 mana ability. Go ahead and play the Bronze Tablet here. Play a land because why not? Attack for 3. The heal phase, whoo baby. That one, the heal creatures phase was before my time. Yeah, useless lands like Oasis and Tabernacle. Yeah. Fun fact: some cards from the Dark are in this game, but Maze of Ith I do not believe is one of those cards. Let's take a free dual land, please. Nice playing with you, my friend. Alrighty, so we got like 2 more of these dragons to fight, and then we can get out of here. Now we just have useless lands like Yavimaya and Urza Saga. Yeah. You know, fun fact: Urza Saga does not have a mana ability. The card Urza Saga in your library doesn't anyway. The Urza Saga in play probably does. But that's a fun piece of Magic trivia for you. We're not going to be using this mana ball because that's not worth our while. Unholy Strength combo. Let's go ahead and play a Plains Urgrators. Guy's Cradle is pretty useless too. Dave, would you recommend putting in a Maths PhD in the command zone with Simone? That's an interesting question. I would recommend that if you actually had a PhD in mathematics, that you should tape it to your chest while you're at a Magic tournament. Just to make sure everybody's on the same page. They will almost certainly be awestruck by your mighty mathematics prowess, and some of them might even scoop on the spot. If you have a Solemnity, Urza Saga cannot tap for mana. Ooh, that's a good one. Alrighty, well, what would happen if I had a Juggernaut, though? Yeah, low-key, the enemy mobs are, like, actually kind of bad. This is getting annoying, though. I want to get a plow. We want to go back to the me gaining life every turn, if possible. If we use Lotus for Ring of Mara, if we could play it this turn. I've got plenty of time. I'll just play the Hippie. Life total is starting to get a little lower, but the +5 every turn is going to reverse that trend real quick. I asked a question on the Google form. Okay, so I don't remember when this was, but it was a while ago. It was like months ago that I did this. And basically, based on like the number of videos that I make per month and the number of submissions that I get through the Google form, I can maybe answer like a quarter of those questions. So I'm sorry to disappoint people, but like the chances are that even if you submit through the Google form, you're probably still not going to get your question answered immediately, if ever. So that's sad but true. Maybe one day I will have like I'll be like viral enough that I can hire an editor or something, and then I won't have to worry about stuff like things like how many videos I make per month, because we'll have the editor doing all the hard work for me. But unfortunately, it's not looking good for that happening soon. Simply submit your question 4 times. I can assure you that does not work. Yeah, let's do it. Obviously, we get alright, so we blew our chance on that guy, unfortunately. Juggernaut, too good. Last chance to win a Mox. And look, our Juggernaut's in the timeout zone. Wonder if stuff like ChatGPT could get complex Magic interaction rulings correct, maybe. I mean, certainly it could get some just by, like, pure chance. Problem is, like, would people trust it enough? Like, even some of the ones that it gets right, like, maybe are going to sound wacky, so people might not trust it. They're very good at making stuff up, but not so much as being right. That's a very valid point. Okay, we got our Swords of Plowshares. That's going to help us out a little bit. We might just plow here, but then again, we might not. Another Erg Raiders, that's acceptable. Describing some of the players in my pod, yeah, that's good. Oh, jeez, that's click-through combat. I'm a dunce. I mean, it doesn't matter because this is literally the last NPC we're going to have to fight. So unless somehow we take 122 damage here, our life total is literally meaningless. We're one short of being able to play Ring of Marith. Very sad. Let's just save life and not play the Erg Raiders. Can't ever have enough ergonomic raiders. I asked a baseball question last week. I got the rule wrong, number wrong, quote wrong, but I was able to search the wording and find the correct thing. Oh, cool. Hopefully this guy has a Mox in his hand. Oh, Soul Ring's acceptable. We'll take a Soul Ring. His life's still pretty high, so... I like how the computer is smart enough to realize that he's going to lose that Ornithopter next turn anyway, so he might as well. What are the yellow numbers in the corners? That's our life totals. I'm at 125 life. In dungeons, your life total carries over from match to match, so if you sandbag the win for long enough with an ivory tower, then you will get a high enough life total that you can screw around for the rest of the games. And that is exactly what happened to us in this dungeon. I still do want to sandbag a couple of turns for our opponent to play a Mox, because Soul Ring is like cool, but it's not a Mox. Even an off-color Mox would be better than a Soul Ring for us. Scimitar, ew. Might have to play some more creatures. Can I play a contract from below targeting my opponent? Brain Geyser, there we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. All these guys have flying, so we can't just block. Okay. Will-O-Wisp, there we go. That's the big finish. Got 20 cards left in library, so we can float him for a while. Yeah, let's just start the bidding off with attacking for 6. Let the computer figure out what to do. Okay. Mox. Happy Halloween, by the way. Yeah, it's Halloween tomorrow. I had to make a speed run over to Walmart to pick up a couple of bags of candy for the little kids. We will be prepared to hand out the treats and hopefully not get my house TP'd. Okay, computer's cheating for itself again. Very nice. Guess we're taking 4 damage for no reason. Mox. Mox Jet. Let's be specific here. If we're calling it in, we gotta call it right. Unholy Strength. Giant Strength. Alright, fine. I didn't want to have to do this, but There we go. Down to 19 cards in the library. Opponent taking his time. Oh, giant strength and dancing scimitar. Oh, buddy, would you believe? We'll attack with 1. Yeah, we are ready when this guy plays his Black Lotus. We are going to be so ready. Yeah, we take it. Bear in mind that our life total is meaningless at this time. So we can take 6 damage for not attacking. Wait around. Carrion ants. Yeah, whatever. Should have attacked with one of them and made him block. Carrion ants is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. We still need to have, like, we need these creatures to be in play so that we can win the game when the time comes. Yeah, okay, great. This is getting a little sketchy. I might have to pull the ripcord here. Were layers a thing when this game was out or no? I know the stack wasn't a thing. Layers might have been a thing. It doesn't really, like... I don't think it would have affected the answer to any of the questions. Alright, so let's take a look at the old spoils of war right now. So right now we have... a Mox Jet and 2 Mox Sapphires. Well, obviously the Mox Jet's going in. It's just a better swamp. The Mox Sapphires are also going in. Moxes are just good. Actually, we're playing more dungeons, so let's back off on that. Because the next thing that we are going to do is going to be fighting more dungeons. And next time around, we'll have like 2 Ring of Maruffs, maybe. I'm low-key considering cutting the Black Lotus. Does that make me a bad person? Like, here's the thing. Black Lotus is good. It's like a good magic card. But, like, the way that you lose games here... Ooh, Mana Link. Hell yeah. Cold Snap Mill. The way you lose games here would involve, like... getting mana screwed, and Black Lotus is not going to take you from being mana screwed to not being mana screwed. It'll just like mitigate the fact that you're mana screwed a little bit. Yeah, we're fighting you, buddy. Gold. I don't know if we want to fight this guy. Alright, we got a Mana Link, yay. Not defeated the Red Wizard. Yeah, that's true. We should have looked at the map before we. So we're trying to fight some of these guys. Instance would be, I guess, okay. We might be taking some of the castle out next time around. That might be a fun thing to try and do. For now, let's try and get some duplicators. Red Wizard just sends a Goblin Lord to attack Cold Snap Forge. Let's see where that's at. This is Cold Snap Mill. This is Cold Snap Tower. Where's Cold Snap Forge? Oh, it's clear over there. Hell no. Well, this is pretty trash. Power nanny is so powerful after all. Well, they are. It's just that like they're not doing like the sort of stuff that you need them to be doing. We might be blocking with Mishra's factory today. 11:30 a.m. I wonder where that is. Ooh, drew a swamp. Very nice. Alright, hopefully we can AI manip. Get some cheese. Yep. Got him. Europe, okay, that makes sense. The Eastern, U.S. Eastern time zone is kind of awkward in that it's like in between like the West Coast of the U.S. and Europe, which is like the two big places where my audiences are. So that makes it kind of tough to schedule. That's why I have like two different times on my schedule. I have like the one that's in the evening for me and the one that's in the afternoon. It'd be nice if I could do like one in the morning too, but yeah, let's just be honest with ourselves, that's not happening. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, yes I am. Got this game on my virtual box setup. The animations are slow. I feel like I'm missing an option to ramp things up. You know, I have a pretty solid computer myself, and sometimes the game even starts chugging along for me. So I think it's just that, like, running it as basically... I'm assuming this runs it in an emulator of some sort. Shatter? What the hell? Clown. Well, here, have a swords to plowshares, buddy. Do I have a card that uses the rules in the most clever way? Mine would be the one that gives you a second upkeep halfway through your turn. I think the same effect came out back in MH3. Interesting. Oh, someone's playing Shandalar as they're watching me play Shandalar. That's fun. I don't understand warning people. I do, but like, you know. It's done. Opponent does not realize that we can block. Let's just animate. I don't think this guy has anything that we can that we need to worry about, so we'll just get through this game. Power on through. Alright, what you got? Nothing? Okay. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but yeah, it's kind of crappy. We'll take the dungeon clue. No artifacts allowed. Now that's going to be kind of a pain because, you know, we actually do have some artifacts in our deck. Orcish Oriflame permanently in effect. That's fine. What are we going to use if we can't play Juggernaut? Sarah, maybe, I guess. Okay, trade black amulets for any creatures. I think we're kind of past the point where we need to do that. Any creatures? No. What do we got here? Brass Man is 130 gold, huh? We should maybe be selling some of our stuff. Should maybe be buying some food too. What do we got nearby? Nothing interesting at all. We kind of want to move this away. This is kind of where some of the stuff might be. That's a dungeon. I don't remember what that dungeon was. Oh, not that guy. Okay, you go away. He can't walk on swamps because that's like cursed ground or some nonsense. We already have the world magic, so we'll take the food. Oh, there's... Oh. Sorceress. No, we need a sorcerer. Let's change the ante though. Yeah, acceptable. This guy's good. Jeez. Why are we getting like the most comical opening hands ever? Stu still has the no stream on the 27th paragraph. Yeah, well, that's technically true. The best kind. Okay, we drew a land. It was not a swamp, but I guess whatever. I think opponent might cheese. I think we might be able to cheese the opponent by getting him to attack in. Jeez. Well, I think we might be about to play Swords to Plowshares on this guy. Guys, got anything planned for the weekend? Nothing interesting. I do not have any Magic events going on this weekend, so probably going to be taking it easy. And by that I mean like probably like producing YouTube videos. That's what it usually ends up being when there's no stuff going on. Kind of behind because I need to get all the footage that I shot. I do have a bunch of rulings with friends that I put together over the course of Las Vegas, so I need to get working on editing some of those. My plow angle. Oh, the fight is on. Alright, 0 cards in hand. What you got? Don't think that's gonna be it, fella. Alright, now like... This is so annoying. I wish I knew what to... I wish I knew what caused that, because, like, this is one where we actually do need to attack this turn. Okay, guess we're just not attacking for no reason there. Computer doing what the computer does best. Ankh of Mishra, okay. And we're for sure taking the Dungeon Clue. We do not care at all about any of these 3 cards. West of Cold Snap Forge. This could be another fun one to take out. Library is not good at this stage of the game, I don't think, but the Mox Pearl could be. Alright, here we go. We are a Fearsome Wizard, so we get a duplicate card of my choice. So obviously, like, some of these choices are going to be like better than others. We're going to want to pick one of the uniques, because this is like one of the only ways that you can get more uniques. It might be another Mox, to be quite honest. Moxes are quite good. And we don't have a playset of them yet. So the best case scenario would be if we had like a Time Walk or something, like one of the instant sorcery ones that you can't use. You can't use the you know, stealing technique that we demonstrated earlier. Let's see what you got. You failed to complete your last quest. No new quest for you. Ouch. That's mean. Well, what kind of stuff do we 40 food, I guess. Ish. We might have wanted to duel anyway. I'm not sure if... War Mage my ass. Why don't you... 3 planes. That's what we have in our opening hand for this fight. Okay. Well, at least we have a plow. Oh, we got it. Halfway tempted to play the Spirit Link, but I don't think we're going to need to do that. And we might, yeah. Fireball. Hey, that's not very fun. Alright, we're in the contract business. Ask and ye shall receive. So, Hypnotic Spectre. Well, we will definitely take one of those. We will use the ivory. We will use the white mana to play an ivory tower for some reason. And we're good. Mana Flare. Now, you know what card works really good with Mana Flare? Mox Jet. And Black Lotus. Actually, Mana Flare is the other one. Mana Flare is the Dave just took 1 damage for no reason. Card, okay. I see. I should have tapped a Swamp because I was going to play a contract this turn anyway. Juggernaut. Hey, we wanted the Juggernaut. And we'll play the Mox so that we can get the Hippie without taking mana burn. And then we'll attack. Alright, next couple of turns we should hopefully have this guy kind of ready to fold here. Earthquake, that's okay because we still have our hippies. Smoke, lol. Pyrotechnics. So we probably don't need to win or to do anything else to win this one. Honestly, it's probably better to not play stuff due to the fact that this guy's gimmick is like playing big earthquakes. So if we can get our life total high enough that we won't be able to, yeah, get burned out like that, that's probably ideal. That was also not ideal. We might need to be prepared to play the Swords to Plowshares against our own thing. Exit 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm booked. Oh, Mishra's Factory. Where have you been all my life, Mishra's Factory? Oh yeah, we have double movement speed on the mountain terrain. That's funny. Alright, north to Celestine Bazaar. I don't think we're in the market for any amulets. These are some pretty cheap cards though. Let's double check our deck. We don't want to like be leaving any playable cards on the sidelines here. Specifically any Moxes. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I thought. We got the one duplicated, and then we didn't put it. Okay, so we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 lands. Okay, fine. We're going to leave the Mox Sapphires out for now. It'd be nice if we could get some more scrub lands. Let's take a look at the map and see if anybody has any of those. Okay, so lands is up here, so we can make our way up to this area. Probably could use Disenchant for nasty enchantments. Yeah, now that we're not playing in the dungeons, we probably want the Disenchant over the Ivory Tower. Good call. Alright, we already said we're not playing or not taking this quest. We're paying you off. Get out of. Definitely paying you off. Found a free forest. Alright, I think this might have been sorcery, so we need to go over this way to get. The reason we're doing this is we're trying to get another scrub land. We'll take the food, I guess. We could have got a warp artifact. Those are worth a lot of money. That's down here. Okay. What do you got? 2 green amulets. Never mind. Yeah, we'll take that, I suppose. Green amulets for any land. We don't have enough to get a scrub land. Those cost 3, I believe. Yeah. But if we defeat the Fungus Master that's been menacing our village, then we can get any land. We're kind of low on money. Let's try and replenish some funds here. Cleanse. Colossus of Sardia. Cosmic Horror. Yeah, like we're kind of past the point of needing some of this stuff. Flying Carpet. In fact, we never needed that. Goblin Artisans. Okay, whatever. Hornet Cobra. Oh, baby. That's like one of the better, This is like rare, so yeah. Merc Dwellers. Mountain is 20. Plains is 20. Reverse damage is 480, baby. So random which cards are like worth piles of money and which ones aren't. Thought Lace, that's a rare, by the way. Honestly, we might be building a rack deck at some point, so keep that one in the back of our mind here. Alright, I think we should have enough money now that we aren't gonna... Alright, so we need a fungus monster. Okay, great. Somewhere in the forest here, yeah. Oh, nice. He's giving us tribute now, too. We'll take the money. I don't think this guy has any cards. Vampire Lord to attack Nevermore Hall. Okay, we'll fight the fungus monster first. I wonder if this counts. If I just take the... If I take the tribute. I guess, we'll find out. See, this is where the Moxes... This is the reason why Moxes are good, by the way, in case anybody was curious about that fact. They let you play cards on turn 1 that you would have not been able to play on turn 1. See, Brass could be viable as well. Yeah, this is a good deck. Scrublands is also a white card. Very true. How about that? Oh, geez, we didn't draw another land, so we're gonna have to donk off our Lotus to get the Juggernaut. Well, I guess sacrifices will be made. Yeah. Alright, so as long as we don't require any white mana, we should be doing okay. Love the roguelike element. Wish it could get involved with the new fan mod hack. Oh, yeah. Another swamp. Not great, but I guess whatever. We're off to a pretty aggressive start so far. Enemy might be dead next turn if nothing happens. Unsummons my Juggernaut. What? How rude. Here I thought the Moxes were just for artifact synergy. No, no, no. They are for substituting for the lands. They're lands that don't take up your land play. And that's pretty good in a deck that has like 4 contract from belows. So keep that in mind. We don't care about any of these cards, but we do care about Ancestral Recall. So yes, Power Struggle permanently in effect. Yay, any land of my choice. That would be a Scrubland. Let's get one of these planes and put it on the bench, and then we'll take the Scrubland from the bench and into the deck. So now that we 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, wait, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 18 lands now. I wonder what our 41st card is. Oh, it's the Disenchant that I put in there. I wonder what card I just cut. Let's see what we got. Anything interesting? Oh, boy. Small white creatures. Alright, well, let's take a look at the Map-Areno. Or, the Dungeon Arena, and see what we got. So we got Time Walk, no clue where that is. We got Ancestral. We might be stealing ourselves for another Power Struggle, folks. Pyrenian Forge. Let's see, this dungeon is never going to get fought because none of these cards are worth my while. This one has 2 off-color Moxes. Okay. This has Lotus and something else that we don't need. This has got a on-color Mox, but it's kind of out of the way. And there's no artifacts. This has got Time Twister. What's our gimmick here? Interesting. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling this one. As long as there isn't some stupid stip where it's like no black creatures or something. Instead of Jugs, I'm on Sarah. Sarah's good. Problem is double white is kind of not what we're trying to do in this part of the game. Pyrenian Forge. Help me look, fellows. Okay, so over here is where that dungeon is. Alright, let's make our way over there. Is this guy gonna give us anything? No? Okay, fine. Oh, that movement. Pyramids of Ascatet. Oh, which of these has the forest walk ability? Is it the white one, the red one, the artifact I'm guessing, the other red one, or the green one? Hey, we found an Ebstis. How about that? Okay, is there any sorceries that we need? I'm gonna say probably no. We don't have that many black amulets either. Fungus monster, never mind. Pay him off. Okay, so somewhere around here is where that thing's gonna be. Yeah, and ooh, that's interesting. Pyrenian Forge, is that what it was? North of Pyrenian Forge, okay. So it's not this one. It's that one. Needs 3 more. And my mana link? Oh, come on. Asshole. Alright. South to Samuel's Hall. Well, we definitely are in the market for another mana link. So Sarmel's Hall is going to be down here, okay. So it is kind of out of our way because we were going to try and face that dungeon, but for one more life in the dungeon is definitely acceptable. We'll take the jewels. Take the jewels again, I guess. I don't care about that. I think this is it. Alright, so we got a mana link now. Holy crap, that is expensive. You know what that means. Sell all 4 of these if we're being honest with ourselves. Howl at the 3. That is a obscenely high amount of money. I guess none of these people have seen a black card in several years or something. Yeah, that card is still junk. Terror could be useful. I think we're kind of past the point of most of this stuff being useful, though. Alright, so we got some more money. I guess we're kind of like we don't need any money anymore. Blue amulet for colorless cards. Let's get another Ring of Marth, actually. I don't know if we need 3, but 2 is definitely a good number. Centaur Shaman, I'll reward you with colorless cards. We'll keep that one in mind. We might need that later. Yeah, it's kind of ambiguous about whether that's a road or not. Alright, we were hoping to not have to fight this guy, but what do you know? Don't forget to redo my deck for them. Very true, very true. Alright, so if we draw another Mox, we can play a Juggernaut next turn. Otherwise, we're stuck. Oh, we can't play Hippie. That's very sad. Mace at Pegasus. That sucks. We need to draw a land tomorrow. Well, I know what we're doing this game. Lotus, the perfect card. As much as I would love to... Oh my gosh, I hate this. I hate the auto tapper so much. Alright, if he band attacks, we're probably plowing. Okay, we don't have to do that. When he double blocks, we're plowing. Then we can play Urg Raiders. Strip mine. What a clown. Let's. Gosh, we don't want to fire off because we have a ring and a juggernaut in our hands, so. An opponent is like very plausibly stuck on action, so. No need to rush into anything here. When we play this contract, we're going to get 4 lands, or we're going to get like 17 lands. It's very, very clear that that's what's going to happen. White Knight, hey. Well, I guess we play another Hypnotic Spectre, though. If our game plan of screwing around doesn't look like it's going to happen. We probably should have held back with Urg Raiders. Dingus Egg. Take the 2. Another Hypnotic Spectre. I guess anything but a land. Yeah, I think we just race. Alright, so white mana battery. Good thing you drew that. Take the damage. Alright, where's that line again, fella? Now we got a swamp. And we got a gloom. And we gotta change our deck. Wait, let's double check Beastmaster attack and Celestine Spire. Yeah, I'm not sure how much we care about that. Do we have a mana link there? It's clear cross on the other side of the world, but we can fight around that if we use a white amulet. Celestine Spire, we do not have a mana link, so that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna get our deck back in shape to fight the bad guys. Real pity that we couldn't have got the white Mox in that last fight. Alright, so we have two life gain cards. We have 1 Ring of Maruf so that we can farm some of these NPCs that might have Moxes that we want. We're definitely going to want blue Moxes when we come up, because that's going to be, like, once we get an Ancestral Recall, that's going to help us out a lot. And we're getting perilously close to broken deck territory here. We're getting real close, so we might be in the broken deck category the next couple of fights here. But for now, I think this is a good place to call it for tonight. And again, we'll be fighting for a copy artifact. I think our 3rd copy so far, a Mind Twist, and most importantly, an Ancestral Recall in the next stream. But until then, I hope everybody has a great night.